Hey, what's up, guys? Game Fiend of all games here, and I'm back with another drama script this Saturday. And this past Monday was the Slammy Awards. So I'm just gonna go over some notable awards. We have the double cross of the year was Damien Mizdow when he threw the Miz over. That I found that kind of funny when I first saw it. But let's just go back. Let me go back because I want to save match of the year for last. Breakout star of the year was Nedville. Should have been Kevin Owens. So they say that you could quote unquote vote for these winners, but clearly Kevin Owens was the breakout star of the year. Nedville hasn't done shit. Nedville was on a losing streak. A long losing streak too when he first appeared. Kevin Owens beat John Cena. Had two good matches with John Cena, one okay one. And was the Intercontinental Champion. I don't see how Nedville wins this award. WWE Tag Team of the Year goes to the Usos. Wasn't Jay injured for like 7 to 6 months? Didn't Jay just come back like about a month ago? Voting. Somehow the Usos beat New Day. Doesn't make sense to me. It definitely should have been the New Day. Rivalry of the Year, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that's about right. Diva of the Year, Nikki Bella. I'm to be honest, I'm surprised it didn't go to Charlotte. But then again, she hasn't been on the main roster for a full year, so that makes sense why it didn't go to Charlotte. And Paige, yeah, it would have been nice, but they gave it to Nikki Bella since she did break the record for holding the Divas title the longest. So, yeah. Superstar of the Year, Seth Rollins, and I was happy that Seth Rollins came out on crutches. That actually made my Raw, seeing Seth Rollins, and the fact that he got a huge pop. He got a face pop. So it's interesting to see if he's going to come back as a face or a heel. And to be honest, him is, even though it was messed up, it kind of saves his character in a way, because he never lost the title. He got hurt and never got a chance to defend the title, even though it was written that he was going to lose to Roman anyway. But he got hurt, tore everything in that left leg of his. I think it's the right leg, sorry. Tore everything in the right, tore almost all the ligaments in that right leg of his. Has to go through like 7 to 8 months of rehab. But when he comes back, it's written in history that he never lost the title. So that's going to be interesting to see how they write him back in. Are they going to write him back in as a face or a heel? But I was very happy to see Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins still, after all this time, still only has one suit. But it is what it is. But I enjoyed seeing Seth Rollins, and I enjoyed his speech. Let's get to match of the year. It went to Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar at Hell in a Cell, which is pure bullshit, because the freaking, in my opinion, John Cena versus Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber should have won. But even if it didn't go to John Cena and Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens versus Alberto Del Rio for the #1 contendership was better than the Sting versus Triple H. And the Sting versus Triple H was at WrestleMania. And then they had John Cena versus Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble. But hands down, John Cena versus Kevin Owens at Elimination Chamber was, in my opinion, the best match of the year. Didn't make the cut. There were matches on Raw, but not many people, they didn't seem like they were important. I mean, you had Dolph versus Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens won. So yeah, Dolph is kind of washed up. You had the League of Nations beating up everyone on the main roster the whole night with no help from Roman Reigns. But when they come to beat up Dean Ambrose, was the main event was Dean Ambrose, who is the Intercontinental Champion, by the way, versus Sheamus in a cage match. Roman Reigns helps Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose wins. So he doesn't help his own family members, he helps Dean Ambrose. I don't get it. Fast forward to 24 hours from then, the live SmackDown, which had a lot of commercials. Like, I think there's literally only an hour and 10 minutes of show, even that. But yeah, had a lot of commercials. The second match was the Wyatt family versus the Dudleys, Ryback, and Kane. It's the same fucking match, they just changed two people. And it literally was the same match. They just literally changed two people. I forgot who won. I think the Wyatts ended up winning. But I thought when the Wyatts came out, I thought they were going to cut a promo because that match was not announced at all. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, the Wyatts are going to come out and move. Nope, it's a match. Same match that we saw the past 2 weeks. They just changed the last two people. So then the Usos had a tag match, and then the League of Nations interfered, and then all of a sudden Roman Reigns does his best John Cena impression, and he takes out all of the League of Nations by himself. Where was that yesterday on Monday Night Raw? So Roman Reigns just took out, I'm assumingly the next big heel stable by himself. So this heel faction is automatically discredited because Roman Reigns took him out on SmackDown, on a live SmackDown, mind you, by himself. The main event was okay. I feel it was a free PPV match that was given away. It had no build-up whatsoever. It was Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship, and it was an okay match. Dean retained at the end, and I don't like how Dolph Ziggler is really trying to be Shawn Michaels. He even tuned up his sweet chin music just like how Shawn Michaels did. It was a horrible imitation. Hope he never does it again, but Dolph Ziggler got pinned in that match. But I don't know what they're gonna do with. Then that's great for Dean Ambrose. You put him in a cage match on Monday, you throw him in a triple threat match on Tuesday. But he's been worse since he comes from ZZW, so he's had a lot worse. Today is Thursday. I did not see Tribute to the Troops. That should have been Wednesday. Didn't see it. Didn't read it. And this Monday at Barclays, John Cena comes back. My opinion, John Cena should have came back on the SmackDown, but he's the one that called the shots of taking the 2 months off. So he decides to come back on Barclays. And that's going to wrap this up for this week's Drama Scripted Saturday. Remember, there will be a Drama Scripted Saturday every Saturday. If you like what you have witnessed, please give a like, share the video, and leave comments below. And I'm Game Fiend for No Games, guys. I'm signing out. Later, and peace.